Okay, we've got a PSA 10 card submission, not PSA 10, 10 cards back from PSA. Got the stack right here, haven't looked at anything yet. Tell you the truth, I don't know if I could list all 10 cards they've been sent off. But here goes nothing. We'll just take a look at these cards one by one, maybe do a little guess the grade, and yeah, good luck us. Take a look at this first card. Just looking from the back, I can tell it's definitely beat up. The edges are worn. If I had to guess, it's probably one of my older binder cards that I just thought would be good. Now that I'm looking at the condition, I think it's probably either my Shadowless Nidoking or my Mewtwo. Let's take a look here. It is the Shadowless Nidoking. So I did want to just grade this just because it is Shadowless, one of my favorite cards, and man, this thing is pretty beat up. This might just be like a 5. I don't know. Let's take a look. 3. Yeah, all right. So this thing is totally jacked. Now that I'm looking at it even further, it's got tons of surface damage. You know, at the end of the day, I just wanted this in the case. Such a cool card. You know, I'll probably pick up another one down the road, whether it's Shadowless or not, I don't know, but something a little bit better condition. But again, I just love this card a lot, so I wanted to get that graded. So this one might be the Mewtwo. I think I did just put these in order back to back. We'll see. Again, similar thing. Edges look a little bit worn. Maybe I just need to get to the 10 card minimum. Oh, all right, the Dark Slobo. So this is a card I got in a trade, probably right before I did the submission. Again, a card I just always wanted. I traded a slab for just a handful of raw singles, you know, hoping to kind of hit something. Back look has some worn edges, you know, maybe like a 7 range. 4, damn. All right. Yeah, okay. All right. I'm seeing some surface scuffs here. Yeah, wow. I'm a little surprised at the 4. You know, I don't see anything too crazy. You know, especially if I'm looking at like these two cards back to back. Like this card, I can totally see surface scuffs, scratches, edges are worn. This one, I'm not really seeing it. Maybe slightly off-centered. Yeah, I don't know. All right, that's a miss. All right, let's just keep running down the line here. This one's definitely got some edge wear. Dark Charizard non-hollow. I picked this up for I think $10. Mint 8 though. All right, so that's cool. You know, not the hollow, so not like a super sick grade, or not super sick value, but again, still a really cool card. Really good for the collection. Let's see what we got next here. Yeah, like most of these, you know, just some regular corner nicks and whatever. Dark Gengar. Okay, this one I'm pretty excited about. When I sent it off, I thought I would like pray to get a 7. Mint 8. All right, I'll definitely take that. Definitely take a mint 8. I was hoping to at least get a 7, so taking the 8 is really great. I have one of these in a 9 already in my collection. One of my favorite cards, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if I picked up a few more of these. Got a nice swirl here as well. So yeah, sick card. Sick card for the collection. Definitely increased the value with the grade there. Yeah, another card, another corner nicked here. Okay, so I graded the 3 Charizard promo cards from the latest Ultra Premium Collection box. It was a Charizard box, came out right before the end of the year. Like October, November in 2022. Came with 3 promos. Now, unfortunately, the cards were printed into oblivion, so the grades aren't really gonna matter. Even if these were 10s, I don't even think they're worth too much. These are definitely not 10s. I remember right off the bat, I was super excited that all the centering on these cards were really strong. That was a big thing, that the centering was some of the worst centering that the community's ever seen. So when I pulled these out, these had really good centering. I was really excited, but immediately out of the sleeve, I knew there were some corner nicks, and you could see right here, nick in this corner, nick in this corner. If I got straight 8s on these, just to have the consecutive serial numbers, I think that'd be cool. but we'll see. So this is the Charizard V, and all right, we got a mint 9. That's awesome. If we can get mint 9s on all these, again, just have the consecutive serial number, I think that'd be sick. But we'll see. So this is either, I don't know, right after the battle, maybe. You could tell some of these like have a little story. The Charizard V alternate art in Brilliant Stars actually started the story, and they came out with these 3 promo cards, which really expanded on that. So really cool set. I'll put that in the pile here. So the next one will be another one of these Charizard promos. Again, similar thing, small nick in each of these corners. So this is the VMAX, really sick. This came with the playmat that has the same exact design. The Ultra Premium Collection had the playmat that came with this design. So yeah, let's just jump into the grade. 10, wow. Okay, between you and me, this card definitely does not deserve a 10. We could see here just some very tiny nicks on these corners. I don't know, the guy who was grading felt a little generous, but we'll definitely take that. This card is absolutely sick. Again, because there's 10 million of these printed, unfortunately the 10 is worth, I don't know, $40, $50, maybe not even. I haven't really checked prices on it lately. Might be $20 right now, but again, a sick card. Like, look at that design. Charizard's never looked more fucking furious. That is sick. All right, so the third card should be the V-Star. Again, so part of the battle where he's battling Mewtwo. Really awesome. I think this was expanded a little more in Silver Tempest. You get the Mewtwo point of view of the battle. Yeah, exactly. You know, these cards had the same nick on the top right corner, every single one. They were all packaged together in the packaging that came in the Ultra Premium Collection. So we'll just jump into this. If it's consistent, I think it'll either be a 9 or a 10. And we got the mid 9. Yeah, so I think that's more of a fair grade. Definitely happy with that. Now I'm almost wondering if I want this in a 9. Again, just for the consecutive serial numbers. But I mean, how can you turn down a 10, right? So we'll put that in the pile. Got a few cards left. I'm trying to remember. Oh, and the last card will also be a football card, an NFL card I sent off with one of my favorite players from Ohio State, now plays for the Saints, Chris Olave. So definitely have a Mewtwo, and I can't remember the other card. So let's take a look here. All right, on this card, the back looks okay. Maybe some wearing on this top left corner here. Some wearing on the edge down here. All right, so this is the Mewtwo from my childhood collection. It's been in a binder for 20-something years, so I don't expect a great grade. Probably a lot of surface damage. Wow, a mint 9 though. Holy crap. That is amazing. That is great. I guess the surface really held up, unlike those first 2 cards that we started off with. Yeah, the back is really just it. You know, a couple nicks here. Maybe a little bit of a generous grade, but we'll definitely take it. Awesome. So this last card, I can't remember what it is. What if it's something modern, something old? The condition looks okay. Pretty consistent with most of the cards. Just very tiny whitening on some of the corners. I can't remember what this card is. Let's take a look. Wow, okay. All right, so this is one of my favorite cards growing up. The Gyarados, the Dark Gyarados. It's still such a sick card. It probably does have some surface scuffs. It's been in my collection for a long time. Unfortunately, like, not a super expensive card, even though it is extremely old. It's got the pre-release print right there. But I just think there's so many of these out here. They were pretty well taken care of. I think last I saw, mint 9 was going for maybe not even $50 at this point, but we'll take a look. Mint 9, yeah, we'll definitely take that. We love that. So definitely want to get at least a 9 on, at least an 8, I guess, on this to make it really worth the grading fees. So mint 9, we'll definitely take it. Awesome. I mean, such a sick card, so much nostalgia. We'll put that in the pile. All right, so not Pokemon, but this was one of my most anticipated returns. I picked this up from a family friend, actually, at a show last year. Chris Olave, it's got an auto on it. Didn't grade the auto, you know, I just wanted the whole card graded. It's a sticker on auto anyway, so no big deal there. Rated Rookie Collection. Let's take a look. I mean, I don't really know. I wouldn't really know just to eyeball this too much compared to, Pokemon cards, I think. Although I think I've been a little bit off on these so far. But taking a look, I mean, I always thought this card was in really good condition. By the time I bought it, I think the guy only had it for a couple weeks. So I was pretty fortunate to pick it up immediately. He took care of it, obviously, sleeve, top loader immediately. Then I kept it in a one-touch. And now we will look at the front. So again, this was, I guess, the first print, if not one of the first prints, to have the rookies. And so you'll see all the rookies in their college uniforms, but still an auto. I think the auto is pretty sick. Maybe I should have waited to grade this. 20 out of 20 as well. Yeah, let's jump right into it. And a 10. We got a Gem Mint 10 on the Chris Olave rated rookie auto, 20 out of 20. That is exactly what I was looking for. So fired up for this. Yeah, great. Awesome. So sick. Again, because he's wearing the Ohio State jersey, I don't know if it's worth as much, really, as if he was wearing the Saints stuff. That's just how the hobby works. But being a huge Ohio State fan, absolutely love this. Totally lights out. Could not be happier. So just doing a quick little recap. Graded 10 cards, 9 Pokemon, 1 NFL. Chris Olave rated rookie, Gem Mint 10. That's probably the highlight of the submission, and that's the card I was most excited about. A couple of my childhood cards, grading 9s. These have been just in a binder, in a drawer for, 20 years. So I think that's absolutely amazing, the Mewtwo and the Gyarados. Then we had the 3 promo cards that we graded from the Charizard Ultra Premium Collection. A 9, 10, and a 9. Again, I think that's better than most. If you do some research on your own, there's been a ton of off-centering. A lot of these cards have been super damaged, and this is right out of the box. So you really did not get the value that you're looking for. And because these were printed to oblivion, these cards probably aren't worth too much, but just super sick cards. I mean, whether there's 1 copy or a billion copies of these are just awesome to have. So I'm super pumped about that. The Gengar, again, one of my favorite cards in the history of Pokemon. 6 swirl, Gem Mint 8. Really happy about that. Love that. Charizard non-hollow. Again, I picked this up for, I think, $10 on like an online trade or online buy, rather. So to just send this in for grading, to come back with at least an 8, I think it's really solid. Not going to be near, not even close, worth what a Charizard Hollow would be. But again, a lot of nostalgia. It's Dark Charizard from the Team Rocket set, so we love to see that. And then these were just a swing and a miss. Dark Slowbo, I definitely had a lot more high hopes for. I definitely hoped for at least an 8. I guess my judgment was just way off on this card. What are you going to do? Still a sick card, still a sick hollow. Might be worth more just breaking out of the case, to be honest, at this point. And then this card, I just always wanted this in a case. Sucks that the grade is so low, but you could tell, just surface scuffs everywhere. The edges and corners completely worn, but it's an OG Nidoking Shadowless, so I love it. All right, guys, thanks for taking a look. Hopefully do more of these in the future.